The most famous German was Austrian.
Being alone is addictive.
Nothing can ruin every bad movie quicker than learning what exposition is.
The Rock has been an actor for longer than he has been a wrestler.
Telling people that fruit is filled with sugars is the biggest scare tactic ever.
In thousands of years, landfills are going to be artifact treasure troves.
Almost all videos we see of researchers doing research is not what they actually do.
We are closer to 2060 than 1985.
Having kids is a heavy price to pay for the choice of having kids.
The Washington Commanders can never wear throwback uniforms.
A car that won't go sucks, but a car that won't stop really sucks.
No matter how kind or good of a person you are, you'll always turn out to be a bad person in someone else's story.
Given how much we like to snack late at night, it's unacceptable most microwaves still don't have a mute switch.
Changing your hair color is normalized, but wearing colored contacts for your eye color is seen as fake.
A dusty plunger is truly wonderful.
There are no good synonyms for thesaurus.
Talking is one of the slowest forms of data transfer, with speed at most couple bytes per second.
Finding out our sun is not the only sun, and there are countless other suns with their own sets planets must have been so distressing.
Food fights were a popular trope in movies back in the day because the West wanted to show abundance.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Fry cook is a job title that completely contains a description of its job duties.
Adblockers are the most effective antiviruses.
All the billionaires obsessed with longevity are exactly the kind of people you wouldn't want to live forever.
We live on a planet with exploding mountains. Earth is so cool.
At one point in our lives, we stopped wondering why the moon always followed us.
On a model railroad, all the engines are electric, even the diesel and steam engines.
Except for stains, washing clothes inside out will clean them more thoroughly.
In Star Wars universe, a hyperdrive breaking down lead to 6 planets getting blown up.
It's ironic how executives chase money for their motivation, yet insist that satisfaction is the worker's true prize.
As shocking as it was to us when it was decided that Pluto wasn't a planet, it must have been even more shocking centuries ago when it was discovered that there were planets beyond Saturn. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you liked this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh and groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.